Thanks Keeps for sponsoring this video. And this is today's special ingredient, hump fat, or better known as camel fat. And the best part, it's superfood, straight from the desert. Honestly, I thought the hump contained water, and the fact is, it doesn't. This thing is also rich in vitamin B12, and traditionally it's used for a coconut oil replacement. So I said, what would be the best way for me to use it? How about turning this into a compound butter? Once I opened up the lid and took a spoon out, take a look. It really reminds me of butter, so I'm thinking that this is going to be a great application. To make the compound butter, I kept it real simple. Into a food processor, I threw in about 8 tablespoons, followed by 1 tablespoon of freeze-dried parsley, 1 teaspoon of garlic paste, and half a teaspoon of salt. Mixed everything well so that everything can be combined together. Laid down some clinch plastic, and when I opened up the food processor, this thing was ready to be rolled up. One of the important things whenever you're making compound butter is to make sure you remove as much air as possible. That way it will give you a nice round shape. The only thing left is to put it in the refrigerator so that it can completely solidify. Now here's the most interesting thing that happened. I thought this was going to be just like butter, but check it out when I started slicing it. It crumbles. It's not as creamy. And since it was 100% fat, I thought it was going to slice like nothing. But hey, that was not the case. Doesn't matter because this was just for looks. And what really matters is how is it going to taste? Well, we're going to find out that real shortly because I'm putting this against the most expensive butter in the world. And I'm talking about this. Now it's important for you to know that this is ghee, which is basically clarified butter. But that's not why this is so expensive. There are many health reasons and several other things, but here's what you need to know. It is amazing. I did a whole video about it on my sous vide channel, and we determined that this tastes fantastic, and as far as I know, it is the best butter in the world. And to really test out the hump fat, I'm going to be doing the same exact thing as I just did. I first started by putting the butter into the food processor, followed by parsley, garlic paste, and a little bit of salt. Mixed everything together, threw it down on the clinch plastic, rolled it up, and let it set in the refrigerator. As once I was done, I took it out, and it was time to slice. Now this one sliced pretty nicely, and as you can see, it turned out fantastic, and I cannot wait to find out which one is gonna be best. But as you know, this is a compound butter, so we need some steaks, and these are the ones I'm gonna be using for today. There are 3 beautiful choice grade ribeyes. Now even though they're choice grade, you can see they have a good marbling on them. Now the first thing I gotta do is to get them seasoned. For that, I kept it really simple because I want the compound butter to shine. So I added a good amount of salt, followed by freshly ground black pepper and garlic powder. That's it, nothing else. As you can see, I seasoned them real good. Now these steaks are perfect, but if you know me, I like to cook a full meal. And here's what we got for side dish today. I mean, take a look at it. Come on now. If you've never tried this, you gotta do yourself a favor because it's not only easy, but perfect to go along with steaks. And to make it, here's how. I started by cooking up some bacon. We want to crispen them up nice and slow. That way you will allow the fat to render. Once they're bubbling, it's a sign that the fat has rendered quite a bit. So I throw in some baby portabella mushrooms, followed by a good amount of salt. What we're trying to do here is to cook up the mushrooms, but at the same time remove all of its moisture. Now you will end up with quite a bit of fat. Using a paper towel, you can remove as much as you want, because if you leave too much, your sauce is going to be real oily. Talking about that, the next thing to add is a good amount of heavy cream. Mix everything well to combine all of the ingredients. As now it's time to add some garlic paste, followed by Parmigiano Reggiano. Mix it once again and bring it to a light simmer. As that's happening, throw in some potato gnocchis into the boiling water. As you know, as soon as they start floating, it means that they're ready. Then go ahead and combine them with the sauce. Mix everything together and let it simmer for 1 minute. Your sauce consistency should look something like this. Now throw everything into a baking tray and lay down whatever cheese you like. For today, I'm using smoked Gouda. As now all we have to do is to throw it in the oven in the broiler setting and make sure the cheese fully melts. Because once that has happened, it's done. It does not get any easier than that. And I'll tell you one thing, this is delicious. And it's going to be perfect to go along with our steaks. Talking about that, the only thing left to do is to go ahead and grill them. First, I'll be putting a nice beautiful sear in all of them. Once that's done, I'll be cooking them in indirect heat until I reach an internal temperature of 135 degrees Fahrenheit. For that, I'll be using my wireless thermometers. As they are cooking in indirect heat, I'll be placing the compound butters. Because all there's left is to melt those butters right on top and let them come up to temperature inside of the cooker. So now I say it is enough talking and it is time to grill some incredible steaks. So let's do it. Does that look good or what? You tell me. And before we try it, I want to thank today's sponsor, Keeps. 2 out of 3 guys will experience hair loss by the time they're 35. But that does not have to happen to you. Keeps helps you keep your hair. They offer clinically proven, researched back treatment to stop hair loss and improve hair loss. Get quality expert care without ever visiting a doctor's office. Treatment plans are doctor recommended and delivered straight to your door at about half the cost of a traditional pharmacy. And they have a network of expert medical advisors, prescribers, and care specialists that will give you 24/7 care and support. You can connect with your prescribing doctor anytime. They will establish a routine that works for you, whether you're looking to prevent hair loss, stimulate hair growth, or just take better care of the hair you have. Keeps got you covered. Check it out. They also have an award-winning all-natural thickening shampoo and conditioner system. Hair loss stops with Keeps. To get 50% off your first order, go to keeps.com/GUGAFOODS or click the link on the description. That's KEEPS.com/GUGAFOODS. Thanks Keeps for sponsoring this video, but now it's time to try it. All right, everybody, here we got our beautiful steaks. Mama's seeing you in the house. Are you hungry, Mama?
It's been a while to go with those things. Look amazing.
Mama, are you hungry?
Oh, I'm starving.
Mama, I prepared a little feast for you.
Are you dry aging this
No.
on any crazy
Not at all.
anything?
Not at all.
Is there some crazy spicy sauce or anything?
Not at all, Mama. Well, there's something crazy, but nothing crazy. I want your honest opinion. Tell me which one is the best one. We're just voting which one is better.
Okay.
And then I got a little wonderful side dish, which I'm super excited about. Can't wait for you to try it. Okay, enough talking, Mama.
All right.
We're gonna this way.
This way. Okay.
Yeah, closer to you. Let's go for it. Very first one. Cheers, everybody.
guys.
Oh man.
Wow.
Steak never gets old. Never. If you cook that steak properly at the right temperature, it's gonna be tender. You overcook it.
Yeah.
Se fue. Bye-bye. Se acabó.
Hello, shoe leather.
Hello, shoe leather. Yes, say hello to the chancleta. Right, Mama? Let's go for the second one. You ready? All right, let's go. There's a little something on
There's
the
a
top.
little something on top over there.
I'll tell you, Mama, it's a compound butter. No mystery meat today,
No.
all right?
Yes.
If you guys have not seen Mama on sous vide, he is the mystery meat guy. He loves mystery meat. I do too as well, especially the tongue and some crazy tripe and other things that we've tried, everybody.
Come on.
Mama is the mystery meat guy. Enough talking, let's try this one. Cheers,
guys.
everybody.
Wow.
Whoa. The gates of heaven has just opened up, everybody. That
Oh my
is
God.
how wonderful that one is.
This one is crazy. It's creamy and I want to say buttery, but it doesn't taste like butter.
It's buttery without that butteriness taste.
Yes.
It's because it's an extremely expensive butter and it's not real butter. I know you're gonna go in the comment down below and say it's ghee, Guga. Yes, it's ghee. You know the difference between ghee is that it's, you take out all of that.
The solids of the butter.
Exactly.
That explains why it's buttery, but doesn't taste like butter. Wow.
Mama, which one is better, the control or this one?
That one.
100%,
Hands
everybody.
down.
This one is phenomenal.
Oh my
Highly
God.
recommend, all right? Enough. Are you ready for the last one, Mama? I'm excited.
Yeah, but I want to try that one first.
The side dish.
Of course, come
Ah.
on. I gave you 2 just steaks first.
Yeah, all right. Let's give it a try because I'm excited too, Mama. This is a baked gnocchi.
Huh.
It's like pasta but made out of potato. Should be extremely cheesy.
Mushrooms on it.
Has mushrooms, bacon,
Bacon.
cheese, cream, garlic. Gnocchi time. Cheers, everybody.
guys.
Oh, that hit the right spot.
Oh my God.
That hit that spot in your heart, everybody, right in the middle, right there.
man.
You just turn on the key and say, hello, baby. This is the right way to do it. Okay, for the last one. I'm super excited. All right, let's go for it. Let's give this one a
I'm
try.
excited.
Yeah,
So
this
far,
one.
it's been a good experiment today.
I told you, Mama, you're going to have a good day today. I said, Mama was like, nah, am I going to have a good day or a bad day? I said, you're going to have a good day today, Mama. You ready?
Let's go.
All right, let's find out right now. Cheers,
Cheers,
everybody.
guys. Whoa.
That's amazing.
Oh my God. That's not a steak.
Isn't it weird and delicious
It's
at the same
delicious,
time?
Yeah, it's wow.
There's an additional flavor in there that is hard to describe.
It's like get the extra flavor of umami and then put on everything that is already on the steak to take it to another level. And then another level on top of that. It changed the flavor of the steak.
Completely. Yeah.
Completely. And then the spices that are already there, it made my tongue more sensitive to it.
Yeah.
I think.
It is absolutely delicious, everyone. I'm telling you right now, I'm highly surprised. By the way, this is a very expensive butter that I use, and this one is camel fat. It is amazing. It is
Wow.
very unique flavor.
Very unique. It's very exotic.
Exotic, that's the word.
So camel butter.
Camel butter. That's right. This is an exotic steak, everybody. I will recommend you do exactly what I did. Use it as a compound butter. I don't know if you fry on it, it's gonna be good, but I just made a compound butter of this fat, mama.
Do that just to try it.
So you can really taste it. You know what I mean? It just enhanced the steak overall. This is amazing. Out of all of them, mama, since this one is so surprising, which one is your favorite?
That's the one that I got 3 pieces already of, so I guess it's that one.
I cannot believe that the camel fat will beat the most expensive butter in the world. That is how delicious me and mama enjoy the camel fat, everybody.
It's like camel or butter. Which one is better?
Anyway, guys, these are the results. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe for future videos. Remember, if you are interested in anything I use, everything is always in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.